Hello my loves, and welcome to the channel if you are new. Welcome back to the channel if you are a returning subscriber. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me today. I have 5 newer legacy challenges that I had never heard of before, and I was kind of searching around for something to play in my spare time because if I only play The Sims when I'm recording, I stop wanting to play The Sims. So if I have some sort of side family, other than the Alwways, of course, to go back to, it is always really helpful for me. So I am going to show you 5 of these adorable new legacy challenges that I found on Tumblr. And I'm going to have links down in the description for every single one of these, but let's get started. Obviously, our first one is the Sims 4 Sweet Life Legacy Challenge by Gucci Baguette. This legacy challenge is so stinking cute. So each generation of this legacy is inspired by some type of spice or food. So like generation 1 is cinnamon. Your parents have always been big on their vegetable garden and being complete vegans. They make money from selling their vegetables all around Henford-on-Bagley. It's their home and they will not leave under no circumstances. You've never told them how you're definitely not a vegan. You in fact have a very strong sweet tooth, especially for cinnamon rolls. This is your secret from them. Your dream is to get out of Henford-on-Bagley and start your own sweets bakery, completely not vegan. So you have aspirations, careers, skills that you have to kind of master, as in almost every legacy challenge. But I think the thing I liked about this one is in the first generation, you're starting as a child or a teen. So you're starting with parents, you're living at home, you kind of got a little bit of a head start on life, and it kind of gives you a chance to really build a backstory for your first generation before you get into playing the next 9 generations after. The other thing I liked about this one is in the first generation, both parents have the country caretaker aspiration, which I thought was really cute, that you can give yourself an extra challenge and try to complete the parents' aspirations as well. The next challenge I wanted to go over with you guys is the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge, and this is by Storyteller Whims. This challenge is super cute, and the thing that I like about it is there is a modded version and a non-modded version. I am going to link the non-modded version in the description down below. So I think my favorite generation that I've read through in this challenge is Generation 2. And this generation quits their job to go flip waffles. And I think that's so cute. You grew up on a farm with parents who loved their family. Now you're a foodie sim who is full of hope and very cheerful. You move out of your cozy cottage with your family to Willow Creek, where the grass is still green, but you're on your own. Away from family, you take the chance and get a job as a chef. You enjoy it, but it becomes stressful and your head starts to grow crazy, so you try the bubble blower to calm your nerves, and then one night you become inspired to make homemade waffles. That becomes your new favorite thing to make. Soon you realize your job isn't as fulfilling as you originally thought, so you quit and make waffles and sell them at your food stall. You're so thankful to your party animal friend for helping you realize that you were stuck in your job, so you go out with them to a bar, you drink and blow bubbles so much, you woohoo all night. You wake up and don't remember because you're too juiced to recollect anything. And then after that, you find out you're pregnant and you're okay with that. But what about your party animal hookup? Will you tell them? What will they think? Will you two be together? So I love this idea of like having a really good friend getting super juiced one night. Things get out of hand. You find out you're pregnant and then it's like, oh no. Are we going to figure this out? Are we going to be just friends? Are we going to be more than that? Are they going to be involved in the kid's life? I don't know. It's completely up to you. I loved this generation. I thought this was so cute. But this legacy challenge is also a total of 10 generations, if I am remembering correctly. Yes, it is 10 generations. So again, This one is super, super cute and lots of drama in this one, which I love. The next one that we are going to go over is by Baby B Sims. This is the Mixtape Generations Legacy Challenge. So each generation is based off of a kind of type of music. So we have Gen 1 is pop music, Gen 2 is jazz, we've got country music, sugar pop, indie, rock, rap, house music, lo-fi music, binaural beats. I don't even know what that is, but this one seemed really, really cool to me. So let's go through Generation 1. We have pop music for Generation 1. You have always dreamed of bright lights, loud crowds, and your name topping the charts. You start in a grimy San Myshuno apartment with nothing but ambition and a dream of being a pop icon. Fame won't come easy, but you'll earn every second of it. Your path to fame is paved with late night gigs, street performances, and clawing your way to the top. Eventually, you'll get everything you've dreamt about, but never forget where you came from. Now, in this legacy, the thing that I like the most about this is there's something called a hidden track. So you have rules, you have things that you have to meet, but then in each generation, you must complete a hidden track, and you can choose from a couple of different options that the creator gives you. So for Generation 1, you have to have 3 babies plus hidden tracks. So the hidden tracks: celebrity children, have a child with a different celebrity, somebody you aren't married to; groupie drama, get caught in a love triangle, be romantic with 2 fans at once; musician or actor, appear in at least 1 commercial, movie, or TV gig via the acting career. You can switch careers to achieve this, and you may switch back afterwards if you wish. Your career may take a hit, but it's worth it if you try to fame in another way. So it does say that the hidden tracks, you must complete all of them. However, I think that completing 1 hidden track would be plenty for me. However, if you want to complete all of them, of course, that's completely up to you. Every legacy challenge has rules and whatever, but you can always twist them and make them your own just a little bit. Speaking of twisting, we have the Twisted Tarot Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. This legacy challenge is such a cool idea, and this legacy is actually, I believe, 20 generations, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, 20 generations. So this is a massive legacy challenge. But I thought this was so cool. Each generation is based off of a tarot card, and you'll have all kinds of different kind of rules, all kinds of different goals to meet. You're going to have tons of different skills. It looks like Generation 1, you're never going to hold down a job. You're going to change careers every single week. So you're going to be just flying through careers left and right. Generation 2, you're going to have a couple different rules on this that I liked, that I thought were a little different from what we see in normal legacy challenges, especially just in Generation 2 in particular, is that we have to give money to every performer and protester we see. I think that's so funny. I've never seen a legacy challenge with that rule before. So if you're living in San Myshuno or something like that, and you're going to festivals and stuff, you're going to be shelling out money left and right to all these performers that are here on the sidewalk. But this one is a really, really good one if you're into tarot, but it's also really, really good if you're looking for a super long legacy challenge, something that's going to keep you engaged for tons of generations past what the normal 10 generation legacy challenge would. The last legacy challenge we're going to talk about is the Dear You Always legacy challenge. This challenge is also by Storyteller Whims, and I think this challenge is absolutely adorable. The idea of like writing a book and passing it down through the generations is always something, like I always want to have family heirlooms and then I forget to do it. So the idea of it being part of a challenge is really cool to, you have to pass this down through each generation of your family. So this is a legacy of letters and confessions, of hearts broken quietly and lives built bravely on choices that never stopped haunting them. It begins not with a wedding, but with a wish, a box tucked beneath the bed, a name whispered into silence. We have 10 generations, 3 letters, and 1 big secret. So she gives her inspirations here. which I think is really cool. We have a few different rules or regulations or suggestions, I guess. In this one, she is very specific about you can add extra drama, which I like. I always kind of twist legacy challenges and almost every challenge I play to kind of fit my play style. So that's always nice when the creator is very upfront about the fact that like they're cool with you kind of twisting and turning things and making things your own. So there's no cheating or career goals. You may cheat to move your sim for certain story purposes specified. Each Gen keeps the 3 letters books that Gen 1 will write. Letters for story purposes, but in gameplay they're going to write a romance book. There is not a modded version of this legacy, but she is specific about the fact that you can use mods in this legacy if you so choose. So we're going to go over Generation 1, Letters Left Unsent. You're a romantic torn between 3 great loves in their youth. In the end, you choose the one who felt safest, but not the one who truly held your heart. Though you married and built a life, the parent of your child remained your deepest regret. Left with unspoken feelings, you begin secretly writing letters to each informer lover, culminating in final unsent letters to your exes you never stop thinking about. Aspiration is the romantic explorer aspiration. We will have the romantic, non-committal, and bookworm traits. Color is going to be pink, and career is going to be journalist. We have to start out in any world in an apartment or house with 10k simoleons, have a relationship with 3 Sims and woohoo with them, get pregnant by one of your 3 exes, never find out who the other parent is, marry one of the 3 Sims and either stay married or not, be in the journalist career and reach level 8 of the author branch, max the writing and romance skills, and write love letters, romance books for all 3 exes and never share them. So I love the idea of never finding out who the parent of your child is. I think it sets up a really good foundation for Generation 2 and kind of sets it up to where we have some reasoning for some of the choices that Generation 2 makes in their lives. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, links for every single one of these legacy challenge will be in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. Let me know in the comments which one of these will you guys be trying, because this Dear You Always legacy challenge is calling my name. I'm telling you guys. So thank you so much to my top level members, my corn buddies. I love you guys so much. I will see all of you in the next